for the most part, all the hard work's done. It's a quality game plan. Looking forward to playing Ole Miss, and a lot of enthusiasm at practice today. So, questions?
More enthusiasm than normal out there?
Yeah, a little more spirit, a little more pep in their step, just a little bit more.
What have you seen from Ole Miss's defense?
They're a quality. They deploy extremely well. They have great scheme. Good. Over the top coverage. Good speed to the ball. Very, very good defense.
How different are they from last year to this year defensively?
I think they're, schematically very similar. I think they're, obviously running the scheme and the call, much more confidently. Just, just a better team.
What kind of example has Terrence McGee set for his team?
Leader, everything you ask him to do, whether it's special teams or, on offense, he's all in. They, does not want off a special teams. Guys taking a lot of carries and get tired. And he said, "Do not sub me." And but that's Terrence McGee.
It appears Rasco and Hunter have made more plays the last 2 or 3 weeks. Has their play picked up?
I think technically they've become sounder, more, understand the, things we're asking them to do, and they've always had very strong natural talent. So.
Last year, when the Oklahoma State stuff happened, you said you'd have your say at some point, and now the NCAA's basically dismissed it. Do you have anything to say on that?
Yeah, it becomes newsworthy and something that people need to talk about, and it just didn't. It just was never any part of my experience at Oklahoma State, so it was very difficult for me to, to see it. So, I kind of glad that it's ended the way it has, and not give a lot of real credence to it by making any comment.
Are you playing up big game this week? Are you telling your team this is a big game?
I don't think anybody ever has to tell this team that they're involved in a big game. First of all, every Western Division opponent, but this is Ole Miss. It's a great rivalry.
So Quentin Thomas didn't play that much more last week. Is he getting better, or is he?
Yeah, he practiced the entire week, and he practiced the entire week this week. So yeah, he can play.
Do you think he'll play more this week?
It really just kind of depends on how it's going, what the substitution needs. But I think there's a likelihood that he could play more.
You said last week you had given some thought to taking Leonard FOurnette off the kickoff return. Is that thought still?
It just depends. We think he has a very strong natural ability there, and he is the kind of guy that could get loose. And with that being said, it becomes hard to take him off. And in the same vein, if he gets tired, we'll certainly sub him and have a real quality guy in McGee to step over and take it. So.
Coach, what is having guys like Kenny Hilliard in the program complete their eligibility? What does that mean to you and your team?
Well, I think Kenny Hilliard is very much a team leader and a guy that has really improved his skills and abilities based on his staying, and he's the leader and a guy we root for. So I'd expect him to do well and in any contest could show and get some big numbers.
Coach, how much of a factor do you expect the crowd to be this week?
We would expect the crowd to be loud and very noisy, and beyond that, extremely loud. So I think this stadium has the potential to be that style of place that that we haven't seen yet because it's the brand-new, you know, renovation and, you know, extra seats and the fact that, you know, somebody mentioned it was a big game, so.
Who would you have represent LSU as the guest picker on ESPN's game day show?
Well, I can only tell you the guys that have been wrong. I want the guy to be wrong again, you know what I mean? Whoever the guy that's been consistently wrong, you know, he needs to pick again. Or that guy that's always picked LSU, either one. I'd have to go back and check their records. You know, I'd have to say that Herb Street made a wrong pick. It wouldn't be the worst thing that I ever heard if he made the wrong pick again. And yet there's probably some guys out there who've made some right picks, and to me, I'd like to kind of, you know, hear them make a right pick. So whichever pick that is.
But like Shaq, or who would you put up there?
Oh, as a guest picker?
Yeah.
I'd take Shaq in every way, in one-on-one and in picking.
One-on-one basketball, what are you talking about?
Basketball.
Did you happen to catch the guest picker a few weeks ago at Ole Miss, Katy Perry?
I did not. Explain to me.
What happened there?
Yeah, no, what happened?
Corn dogs and...
She likes corn dogs?
She kind of poked at LSU fans with corn dogs.
Says they
Did
smell
she? Oh, no, she didn't.
Oh, Ole Miss people say Tiger Stadium always smells like corn. That's what they say.
Oh. I guess there's things to talk about that are important and things that are not, right? I'd have to say that people would make observations about how the other people smell based on the fact that their nose doesn't work well. So I guess if that's the issue, then, you know, I want you to know one thing, and I can say it very honestly. I have gone to Tiger Stadium and never smelled corn dogs. So,
Bourbon?
not bourbon either, to be honest with you. So, but I can tell you one thing, when that band strikes up that familiar refrain, it's time for the Tigers to play. See ya.
All right, thanks, guys.
Any update on Valentine?